Hello guys! Welcome ulit sa aking video. So for today's video, we are doing the everyday makeup look, okay? This is for if you're going to school, if you're going to work, or if you're going to gala, and that's totally fine. You can wear makeup. Tambay sa kanto, yes, you can wear makeup. Or what else? Formal events, maybe if you like to keep things natural. But for formal events, I would go a little bit extra, okay? If it's a formal event. But if it's just an everyday thing, then keep on watching, okay? Let's start the video. Sakit na ito, ang bigat. For the first step, it's going to be a primer, okay? Because you want to make your makeup last long, all day, 24/7. You need to have a good primer. So para sa primer ko, gusto ko siya na, what do you call this, silicone. So it can fill your pores. So para smooth yung mukha mo. So I will be using the Easy Blur Primer by Huda Beauty. So I will just dispense a little bit here, a little bit on my nose, and that's about it. And you will just have to, what do you call this, spread it. Focus it on your cheek. Your nose, obviously we have pores on our nose, on your forehead. Oh yeah, for my skin prep, this Dalba is so good. It will make your face looks very glass skin. But when I spray it, I like to tap it or like massage it onto my skin because it looks a little bit oily if you don't like massage it because it has a truffle oil, I think. Yep, it's Dalba White Truffle First Spray Serum. So next, so if you want your makeup to look natural, because this is for the everyday makeup look, so for my second product I will be using the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, because on your everyday makeup you don't want any heavy makeup, okay? Because you want to feel light. I don't know, basta hindi siya mabigat sa mukha mo, okay? So yun, I have to shake it. It doesn't say to shake it, but okay, just to, give it a little halo-halo. Okay, ganito ko lang siya ina-apply sa face ko. I put a lot, okay? You're gonna grab your dirty sponge. Well, it doesn't have to be dirty, but mine's dirty because I use it for all of my foundations and concealers, so yeah. Yes, I'm swiping because I don't know. Kasi siya moisturizer. And kailangan yung mawiggle-wiggle. But you can, tap also if you want. But I like swiping. But kanya-kanyang trip. What works for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you, okay? See, I can do a tap also. This shade looks light on the camera, but actually I think it oxidizes, so you might want to get a shade lighter than your actual shade. Skin tone? No, skin tone is neutral, warm, olive. I think I'm a neutral. I'm not too sure. Then I put a lot of product. Hold on. Then I will be using a sponge to even it out. Perfect. Now grab your sponge and blend it more because we don't want no streaky foundation or moisturizer. Next is concealer. If you have any blemishes or eye bags, darkness under here, you can grab one of your concealers. I have three different shades. I have like a summer shade, I have a winter shade, and I also have, I think this is my everyday shade. This is the Dior Skin Correct in the shade 2WO. Warm out. Okay, warm olive. Warm out. Bobo ka ba? Yan lang. Kung wrong grammar man ako, it's okay. As long as you understand me, I understand you. That's all that matters. Alright, that's done. What I like to do next is my blush, okay? because it's an everyday makeup routine. So you have to apply your cream first so your makeup lasts all day. For the Rare Beauty, you have to apply a tiny bit of a dot. For the nose, that's good enough. Just a dot. I have my own sponge designated for my blushes or like my contour, because I don't want my foundation sponge to have, you know, like blushes, contours and everything. I want it to be like just for the base. Let's just blend her. So I like my blush to be like just right here. I don't want it to pass this or here. So let's just blend her like circular motion right here. What the hell? The sponge ate my blush. Well, I guess that's good because she is pigmented. So that's that. And the nose. Perfect! You see all this shininess? We don't want that for the everyday makeup routine, okay? So for the powder, I like to apply pressed powder first, and then we can go to our loose powder, okay? Okay. For my pressed powder, I like to use my NARS. I did a little bit of damage already. She's almost out, but like I just like to pack it in, okay? And just pack it underneath the eye. I actually apply it all over the face, okay? Look, after you powder, you can still see my blush, which is a good sign. Your blush will last you all day. Especially kung nasa Pilipinas ka, very humid. You have to powder, okay? Kasi parang nung nasa Pinas ako, nasa college ako, girl, pwede ka na magprito sa aking face. After that, you're just gonna apply your whatever loose powder you have. Just apply it underneath your eye. Prioritize the T-zone. So underneath the eye, the side of the nose, the middle of the nose, or the bridge of the nose, the forehead, that's the most important also. This is where I oil up, okay? So that's what we're gonna prioritize. After we put the powder on our T-zone, we are going to apply the bronzer. If you don't use bronzer, you can skip this step, but if you do, then go ahead and do it. And that's your makeup, boo, not mine. You do you. We are going to use the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. I love this because she is creamy. She smells nice. No, she don't smell like chocolate like everybody claims, but she smells, I don't know. She don't smell like chocolate to me, but she smells nice. Smells a little sweet, but definitely not chocolate. You see how it already warms our skin? I used to hate my brown skin because that's what Filipino kids made me feel, hate my own skin. But now, you can't use that against me. I love my tan. I also love it when I get tanner or darker because, I don't know, I feel like it's more me when I get tanner. But if you hate darker color, shame on you. Because we're islanders, girl. We're supposed to be dark. Don't get me mad over here. Kids are cruel, man. They used to call me the N-word, which is not good, okay? And I'm not even that dark. I was just tan. Dumb. That shit got me heated. Don't be calling anybody N-word just because they're darker than you. And I was from the province also. So they were calling me a lot of stuff, like the igorot, which is, I used to think that it was very offensive, but no, they're beautiful. People from Igorot, I don't know if that's the place or the people, but that's what it's called, Igorot. They call me Igorot. Ita, which I actually am. My grandmother, she's an Ita. So what about it? What you gonna do about it? Dumbass. Oh, I just said I don't like my blush to pass this. Hold on. I'm gonna blend that. I got carried away because of y'all. Sorry for the offensive language, but y'all got me mad. And just remember, just because of my color, y'all bully me. Damn, y'all some effed up MFs. Because there's a lot of y'all. But past is the past, okay? Let's live on the future or the present. I love who I am. I love my skin. I love everything. Love my husband. Like Boba. Oh! See, I was so mad that I forgot to introduce to you my freaking blush. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade For the Butter. I love this. I'm just gonna blend my blush because I got a little bit overboard because I was so mad. Don't get me mad again. After you apply all your powder, you see how we still have a little bit of powder? We're still gonna leave that. Brush your eyebrows, okay? Thin eyebrow, bushy eyebrows, whatever eyebrows you have, no eyebrows, brush that shit. So we're just gonna brush it. See how that made a difference? Because it has a powder, it has all the cream products that you used. So we're just gonna brush it to like get rid of those. After brushing your eyebrows, we are going to fill it in. If you don't have a thick eyebrows, fill in the gaps. This is what I'm gonna use, the NYX Lift and Snatch in the shade Ash Brown. This is a brow tint pen. So you see how I have gaps right here? I'm just gonna mimic a hair strand. Alright, and we're just gonna brush them again just to give them a final look. I don't like setting them. I used to love setting them. Not anymore, unless that's all I'm gonna do. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do with my eyebrows. Take it or leave it, okay? Next step that we're gonna do before we do our eyelashes is take off all this powder right here. So we're just gonna brush it all. Perfecto. Next, we are going to set our face. We're just gonna set it. This is the NYX Bare With Me. Refreshing. Now grab your fan, let it dry. Done. Okay, so after you melt your makeup, you're gonna grab your highlighter because we don't want no oil, but we want glow, okay? No oil, just glow. The one that looks like glow from within. Choose a highlighter that looks like you're glowing from within. Don't choose the one that looks glittery. I mean, if you like it that way, you do you. That's your makeup. We all have our own preferences, so this is what I'm using, this one. So you're just gonna apply it. Obviously, you see how that looks like I'm glowing? Love. Now for the nose, I like to use this white one. I like to keep it right here. I pinch it. Also the eyebrows, not the eyebrows, the brow bone. Next is my inner corner. I like to use also the white one. If it's too much, you can like lessen it or add more or do whatever you want. I like to stretch it up here because when you do that, it will look shiny and shimmer and splendid. It looks beautiful. Next. Now we're gonna set. The other one, it only melts your makeup into your skin. It will look flawless and it's just your skin but better. But this will make it last. Setting spray. This one is called fixing spray and this one's setting spray. If you want to know the difference. Oosh. Alright, for this one, you gotta hold your breath, sisters. Okay. Oh my god, it smells so bad. It smells bad. It smells like hairspray. I hate the smell, but I love the finish, okay? The finished product. It also makes your skin matte. Alright, next, eyelashes. So obviously for the eyelashes, we gotta have to curl them. So this is how we curl it. Use your favorite mascara. Mine's right now is this Panorama by L'Oreal Paris. I have the voluminous waterproof ones because I don't like any non-waterproof mascara because they come off so easy and they transfer onto my lid, which I hate, okay? Look at them difference, girl. And I have Asian eyelashes, which means short and straight. We're gonna move on to the next eye, okay? There you go. There's one straight eyelashes, but that's fine. Alright, that's good enough. I can't. For the last part, obviously the lips. For the everyday look, we gotta choose a more natural one. For me, it's a lip tint. It lasts long and it looks more natural. I just took off the moisturizer. For a lip tint, this is what I like to use. This is the Milk Makeup in the shade Chill. That's the shade Chill. So it comes with this. You have to take it off and take the cap off also. And it comes with this jelly-like texture. It transfers easily. I want to try the Philippines makeup version of this. I forgot what's the brand. See? It looks very youthful. Don't I look like 3 years younger? So if you don't like the lip tint vibe, because lip tint can be drying, you can also use lipstick. This is what I use if I want to have a more natural lipstick, okay? Red lipstick and a nude lipstick. This is the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. Ooh, that's too much of a name. This is in the shade Memory Foam. This is the Maybelline in the shade Ruby For Me 385. This is a red shade. Red shade? Red shade. Let's grab the red shade. Stop there. Grab your nude, any nude lipstick, okay? Don't get me wrong, nude lipstick. Grab your nude, put it on top part of the lip. Blend them together. That's it for our everyday makeup look for your school, for your business, for working, for whatever. So this is what she looks like. I think it looks pretty cute. Okay? So, yeah guys, thank you for watching. Kung nakaabot ka man sa dulo, thank you so much. And sana manood ka pa sa aking next video. Bye-bye!